Okay, let's look at the homework 5.2, 5.3, problem number 5. Right? A manufacturing company makes two types of water skis, trick ski and the slalom ski. Right? Trick ski requires 8 labor hours for fabricating and 1 labor hour for finishing. The slalom ski requires 2 labor hours for fabricating and 1 labor hour for finishing. Right? So let's answer this question. If the number of trick skis is x is the number of trick skis and y is the number of slalom skis produced per day, write a system of linear inequalities that indicates appropriate restraints on x and y. Right? Write the inequality for the constraint on the fabricating time. Right? So you're gonna make x trick skis, and each ski require 8 hours of fabricating time. So we know that it's going to be 8x would be the number of hours of fabricating time for trick skis. And for the slalom skis, it only takes 2 hours per ski. So you're gonna put that 2 times y, right? Then it has to be less than, so fabricating time is limited to 48 hours. So it's going to be less than or equal to, right? So let's check the answer. All right, so we got that. All right, then finishing time is actually pretty easy because both of them, it takes only 1 labor hour for finishing. So 1 times x plus 1 times y, so x plus y is going to be limited to less than equal to 20. So put the less than or equal to 20. Right? So check the answer. Right? We got that. Alright, the next question is, are any other inequalities needed? Right? Just to be realistic, we don't want to talk about the negative hours. So negative number of skis. So we want to say yes, x is less than equal to 0, and y is less than equal to 0. So we would want to have a non-negative constraints. All right, so check that. All right, we got that. All right, then it says that use the graphing tool to graph the system, and the graph region represents the correct solution only once. All right, so here, click here. All right, so what we want to do is we want to sketch the first equation. Actually, I have to close this so that I can see the equation. Let's see, how do I do that? All right, so here, and so maybe I'll click this one. All right, that would work. All right, so first equation would be 8x plus 2y is less than equal to 48. So let's find the x-intercept. So you can see that let y equal 0, so 2x is going to be 0. So we have to have 8x is equal to 48. Right? So 48 divided by 8 would be 6, right? So x-intercept is 6. So using the line tool and put a dot at 6 on the x-axis, right? Then in order to find the y-intercept, we set x equals 0. So 2y has to be equal to 48. So y is going to be 48 divided by 2, which is 24. So you're going to go up to here, 24, and click it there. All right, so that's one of the first constraint. Right, and let's look at the second problem constraint, which is x plus y equal less than equal to 20. So borderline would be it's actually pretty easy to find x y intercept. Right, x is going to be 20, y is going to be also 22. So we can just go to 20, right, on the x-axis. Click on that. And also 20 on the y-axis. Then click on that. All right, so we got that. Alright, then we have a non-negative constraint, so I'm going to just click on the origin and then maybe click here to draw the x-axis, and also click on the origin and then go up to draw the y-axis. Right? So what we want to do is we just want to check to see which region we need to shade. We can try something easy like this point, like 1, 1. So try x equals 1 and y equals 1. Right? Does 1, 1 satisfy all equations? Okay. So 1, 1 certainly satisfy the non-negative constraint. How about the first equation? Put 1 here and 1 here. So you have 8 plus 2 is certainly less than or equal to 48 because it's 10, right? And 1 plus 1 is certainly less than or equal to 20. So 1, 1 satisfies all equations. So we want to shade the region which contains 1, 1, right? So use the bucket tool, and this would be the region. So click there. Right, we got that, and save. Right, check the answer. Right, we got that. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.